All right, what's up, you guys? This is Hollywood. I'm making this video for everybody today for one main reason. It's to go over the AMA that was just conducted by the team. So I want to talk about the information that was given to us, and I want to talk about what's going to be happening in the next couple of months here with NFT Champions, because I got to be honest with you guys, I'm more bullish than ever on this project right now because of where we're sitting. So let's just jump into the good stuff. Actually, before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to somebody in the community. You guys can see the artwork on my page here. This was actually created by somebody in the NFT Champions community. So shout out to Crypto Swag. He actually put this together. He actually built a website, you guys, which is like amazing. And if you want to see it, you can ask myself or Crypto Swag. I know Sean will probably have it as well too, but we can send you guys some links if you want to check it out. The website is amazing, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. But anyways, let's just jump into the content. I want to make this video short and sweet and to the point with all the good stuff that's going on. Because in my opinion now, and full disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all my personal opinion. Take it for what it's worth. You might agree with me, you might not, but I think NFT Champions is about to make a very big move in the next couple of months. And here's why. Some of the information that they gave us from the AMA. So for me, I don't want to talk about the gameplay stuff that was in there, because I mean, the game itself, it's clear to everybody that the quality that these guys are producing is like next level. There's not many people that are going to be able to touch what these guys bring to the table. So I'm going to leave that out of it. I want to talk about the marketing, because the marketing is probably the one thing that once it kicks in, and these guys have been, super smart about it. There's a lot of people that actually might be unhappy that they haven't done much marketing yet, but I'll be honest with you guys, it's been a blessing in disguise, because the market honestly has been crap the last couple months. If these guys had been wasting money on marketing, yeah, we probably would have seen a couple of pumps or whatever, but it wouldn't, honestly, in my opinion, wouldn't change much of where we are at today. These guys, you can tell that they have a game plan in place. They've been working their butts off behind the scenes to create solid content. This was something that they actually mentioned in the AMA. They specifically said that they had missed a couple of deadlines because they don't want to hit a deadline but sacrifice quality of the work. Every time these guys have released anything gameplay related, anything NFT related, the marketplace that they've released, it's ridiculous how good the product is that these guys have. So what's about to happen in the next 2 months is going to be massive for this project. Now, one of the first things that they said, so the early release, the early access, the beta version of the game, they are shooting to have this out in April. For me personally, I'm expecting it's probably going to be end of April, maybe in the beginning or middle of May. The reason I say that is because, they're not just putting some POS, piece of shit game together. They're putting something like real together. And there's going to be things that are going to pop up where it's not going to run smoothly. So I wouldn't expect it to, be always on time. So I'm thinking probably, late April, early mid-May. Now, the marketing that they have lined up that they told us in the AMA is going to be critical for this. And this is why I'm super jacked up right now, because they have YouTube influencers, they have Twitter influencers, and they have TikTok influencers lined up. Once the beta release of this game comes out in April or May, they're going to have these guys playing the game, and they're going to be marketing it to their fan base. Once this marketing kicks in and people start seeing how good the quality is behind this project, people are going to flood to this project. I swear to God. And it's because it's already happened. If you guys look, and I'll pull the chart up a little bit later, but look what happened to NFT Champions when it first came out, when people saw the game for the first time. This project blew up. But we'll get back to that in a minute. So they've got good marketing lined up with the Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube influencers. But the biggest one, in my opinion, and they reconfirmed this on the AMA, is their partnership with T1. So if anybody's unaware of this, T1 is a professional esports team. They play on the largest platform. So they play on the Dota 2 tournament. And they are actually the 5th ranked Dota 2 team in the world. They're going to be playing this game. Once this comes out, they're going to be playing this game, and they're going to be streaming it on YouTube and Twitch. So what do you guys think is going to happen when this game comes out, and we not only have, Twitter influencers, TikTok influencers, YouTube influencers, but we have the number 5 ranked Dota 2 esports team playing this game and marketing it to their fan base? What do you think is going to happen? I don't want to make it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's going to get crazy. And this is why the team is working so hard behind the scenes right now. They're not really worried too much about, communicating with the community and everything, because they need to make sure that this is ready, because when it is, and the marketing launches and the amount of people that are going to come to it, this thing's got to work pretty good. But keep in mind, the EA, the early access, there is going to be bugs. And the job of the community in a project like this is to play the game and give feedback to the team so that they can make decisions, on what they want to do with the game, but so that they can also fix bugs. So keep that in mind, all right? But yeah, anyways, that's what they've got going on with marketing. So very, very big. The other big thing that they've got going on that everybody is going to be pretty jacked up about is passive rewards. So they released the NFT marketplace. To get passive rewards, you have to hold a specific amount of NFTs combined with a specific amount of NFT Champ tokens. And if you do that and you meet the criteria, if you guys check the website, you can go look at it, but you'll receive monthly passive rewards once you meet the requirements. Everybody's really excited about that because it gives people a reason to hold on to the Champ tokens. And the passive rewards, depending on what tier you're in, it's all going to be just game related stuff. They haven't given us all the details, but I know it's going to be everything that's related to the game. And if you get a high enough tier, I'm going to say that you're probably going to be getting some free NFTs on a monthly basis through the rewards program. So that's super exciting as well too. The next thing that they got going, and they said this in the AMA too, they're going to have some new gameplay footage. I think I was actually just in the Telegram, and I think Andrew just left a message in there. He's one of the guys from the team saying that they've got some footage ready. We should probably be seeing it very soon. I'm super excited about that. Every time they drop something like that, it makes me remember why I was so excited in the beginning. Like it gets me pumped up because there's, like I said earlier, there's not much out there in this space that can compete with what we have and the skill level that our team has with what they're doing. So they're going to be releasing that soon, and then they're also going to be doing a cinematic trailer before the early access game. So it's the middle of March, you guys. All that stuff is going to be happening, by pretty much by the end of May. It's not even 2 months out. So there's some very big things that are happening right now. And I want you guys to really understand how important it is right now, because, I kind of want to actually address the community on something really quickly here, because I know that there's a lot of people that invested in this project who are down quite a bit of money. And, there's going to be people who are watching this and they're going to be like, why would he say that? Like, that's a good thing to say about a project. But you need to understand, what happened with NFT Champions, because, you know, the reason people are down money in this project, I mean, every project out there right now is pretty much down, let's be honest. But the reason NFT Champions is down so much is because it went on in face melting run when it first came out. If you look at the chart, so NFT Champions, it actually, so when it hit, let's actually go 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. So when it hit CMC, token price was around 6 cents. It actually launched at a penny. If you look at the chart, its all-time high is at $1.11. So it essentially did a 110x. When you have a project that has a pump like that, you're going to have a ton of people that are buying on the way up, and there's always going to be a dump after. So there's going to be people that are holding onto their bags that are super pissed off because they invested all this money and the price has been continuously going down. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. For all you guys that are a part of NFT Champions, you know, that are in that position, maybe your average, token price is like 35, 40 cents. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You know, don't listen to me if you don't want to. This is just all my personal opinion. But if you guys aren't dollar cost averaging right now because we're at 5 cents, you're insane. You need to protect that investment. If you invested while we were on that upswing and you're sitting around 40, 50, 60 cents or something like that, you got to think about it like this. When you're dollar cost averaging, what you're doing is you're protecting that investment, because, you know, I've done it in the past when I first came into crypto. I've seen a whole bunch of people do it where they invest into a project, the project starts to dump, and they don't reinvest because they're too scared that they're going to lose the money. Now, here's what I'll tell you. And here's why I dollar cost average on NFT Champions, because I believe in it. If I'm not willing to dollar cost average, if I'm not willing to buy the dip in a project, I'm not even going to buy the project. I did so much research on this project. Look at who's working with Sigma Studios on this. Like, they've worked on Adia Digital, they've worked on Call of Duty, they've worked on Assassin's Creed, they've worked on Halo, they've worked on Medal of Honor, they've worked on FIFA. Like, we're partnered. We've got Secret 6 on with us. They've worked on like a ridiculous amount of games. The devs from Sigma have worked on Resident Evil. They've worked on Clash Royale. Like, we've got heavy hitting companies and people that are building this project. I have so much confidence in this project that I've been dollar cost averaging the entire way down. And the reason that I do it is because, you know, we're sitting at about 5 cents right now, you guys. The market cap of this project is, let's call it 5 million. I don't even think it's that high. I think it's closer to about 3. Okay. But let's say we're sitting at 5 million. We're about to release our early access game. We've barely done any marketing. Okay. Nobody knows about this project. There's maybe only 6,000 wallet holders. Half of those wallet holders are from a launchpad that are going to hold the tokens for probably a super long time. Their vesting period is like 18 months. Nobody knows about this project right now. We're sitting at 5 cents. We're probably at about a $3 million market cap. Look at some of the games in the crypto space, in the P2E sector. Oh, man, there's so many games out there that aren't even close to as good as what NFT Champions has the potential to be, that are sitting at like $50 million market caps, $100 million market caps, a couple $100 million market caps. We're pretty much below $5 million right now. So get your average down if you have a higher thing, because when this game takes off again, you want to be in a position where to get your initial investment back, you only need to see this go to like a 3 or 4x, which is going to be like 15 to 20 cents. Because I'll tell you guys, once T1 gets their hands on this project and they start playing it and marketing it to their fan base, once the YouTube influencers get their hands on it, the Twitter influencers get their hands on it, once the Pokemon community starts to see this thing, like NFT Champions is going to be known as the Pokemon of the blockchain. This game is going to melt faces pretty soon. And my advice, take it or leave it, my personal opinion, it's time to load up because we're about to fucking do something pretty crazy right now. So I'm going to leave it at that, you guys. Again, not a financial advisor. Do what you want, but I'm just sharing the information with you. I'm telling you what I think. And I think that this is going to be making a huge move. I don't even care what Bitcoin does or what the rest of the market is doing. Champ is going to pump. So I hope you guys like the content and we'll see you next time. All right.